about Germany, then cobbled streets and a VW Beetle.
Hello from Schwerin, Germany. Finally arrived here in Germany after spending 4 months in England. We flew in yesterday. We took the train system to come down from Hamburg to Schwerin. You could come to for a road trip. You could come for a day trip by train from some of the major cities. So we're going to take you around and show you a little bit of what this place has to offer. So first of all, how cute is this? It's really gloomy. It is July right now. Cool temperatures, very cloudy. So we're in Old Town right now, and we're gonna take a look around and show you what this area has to offer. We'll have to get a dessert later. Okay, so I have the pork chop. It's delicious, and mashed potatoes with gravy and onions, which are great. And this place is actually quite affordable, I think. Like for Leon and I to have a full, proper, home-cooked type of meal for €20 in total with the drinks, I think is really great. Pretty much everything on the menu was traditional German food, but it's our first day here, so you know we're still learning the lingo. La vidéo aujourd'hui est sponsorée par Timekettle T1 Mini.
Today's video is sponsored by Timekettle T1 Mini.
So today's video is sponsored by Timekettle T1 Mini.
Just introducing you to the T1 Mini, which we feel is the perfect travel companion for your translation needs. Far better than Google Translate in our opinion. It's a standalone device, and today we're going to tell you all about it.
So we think this is a really wonderful product because not only is it versatile and light and compact and easy to bring along, it comes with free Wi-Fi for an entire year. So you are able to translate multiple languages on the device. So you don't have to worry about having a SIM card or a data plan. There's one built in here for the specific application.
It comes with 1 year unlimited data, which means that you can translate automatically 88 languages at any time. It does also come in with 13 built-in languages. And after 1 year, you can upgrade, maybe I think it's like €45 to get an additional year plan. So what I really like about this is as a standalone independent translator device is it's super easy to use. You know, you just turn it on, quick startup, press the button and away you go. You can preset the languages, and to change them, it's just a simple case of just tap, drop down and choose whatever language you want to. The great thing about this is really easy to use with just one button. Tap, and when it starts up to translate, just hold down a button and away you go. And this is a two-way translation. So yeah, so really easy to use. You can see it's quick, it's fast, it's efficient, fast startup for emergency situations as well, which is quite handy. And another thing that this has, it has a 5 megapixel camera on the back, which is also awesome because if you want to translate street signs, if you want to translate restaurant menus.
Ingredients at the grocery store.
Ingredients at the grocery store, exactly, yeah. This is an idea of the size for you. See, this is an ultra phone, but if you look at the size, nice, small and compact, which is very handy, easy to carry around. We don't necessarily want to have extra devices on us, but this is one that I think is really convenient. I always find, for example, like when we're on a plane, I like to use my phone to play games, so does Jen. What's really handy is you don't have to worry about batteries. So as soon as you get off into your next destination, straight away you've got a translation device that you can just use for whatever you need. Handing over my phone to somebody, worrying about, you know, the safety of that, you just don't have to do that with this device, especially if you use the handy carabiner as well. So that's definitely a big feature that we like quite a lot. The battery lasts about a day and a half, which is quite handy, and it only takes about an hour or two to charge, which is excellent. So it's nice and convenient.
So if you're interested in the T1 Mini for yourself or anyone else that you know, we will leave a link in the video description and you can go and check it out for yourself.
Donc, si vous êtes intéressé à obtenir un fluide en stock T1 Mini pour vous-même ou quelqu'un d'autre que je vous recommande fortement de le faire, nous laisserons un lien dans la description de la vidéo et vous pouvez aller le vérifier par vous-même.
Merci beaucoup.
À bientôt.
You saw.
Sounds Spanish.
Whatever, it'll translate it anyways.
Nice and tender. Those mushrooms are good though.
Perfect. So what'd you get?
I'm not really too sure. I think it's like, kind of like a meat stew.
Yeah, I think
with
that's
potatoes
currywurst,
and some sort of beet cabbage type beet thing.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but you can kind of pick your own. There's like a whole selection there. You can see it's very busy.
I don't know if it's a pork schnitzel, but it's a pork chop, breaded pork chop. And mushrooms and mashed potatoes with gravy. And and we got a 7-Up to share, and it is €20. Here's the names of the things we actually got.
Yeah, it's not too bad, 20
Yeah. I think so. It's a proper meal, too. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Sorry?
Thank you, sir.
Dankeschön.
Thank you. Getting there. Almost.
This is where we were just eating the lunch.
All right, and now we're gonna go. There's a really popular castle. So it's the Schwerin Castle. So we're gonna go see it down here. I believe it has some old history. We're gonna find out, but I think it's been. There was a fort there. I think like about 1,000 years ago. And then they erected the main castle just about 100 years ago, I think. So, but I'll know more when we go. But we're headed there, and we walked here from the train station. So this is the train station behind me. It's really beautiful. It's literally, you come out the front doors, you turn right, you walk straight down, and you're in the thick of it within 5 minutes. So this is the station. It's really beautiful, easy to navigate. There's buses here. Like
Flexibus
and stuff, so you can get tours from different cities, or you can take the train like we are. So yeah, I have it. Isn't it pretty? Look at the fountain, so nice. It was only like about maybe a 7-minute walk. Super easy. You could have taken a direct little bus if you wanted to. And to my left is the shopping area. So we came in here to escape the rain. Stopped. Got a couple new dresses and stuff for the hopefully warmer weather, and we'll be going to Thailand after Germany, so I got a couple of jumpers and stuff. We beat the rain. Hopefully the rain is gone now. We'll see. But there's a lot of shopping here, so there's a lot of great things you can do. Really nice mall, you know, there was like H&M and different kinds of clothing shops. So yeah, it's a nice little area. It's a bit breezy for July, like I'm a little chilly, but I'd rather be that than boiling hot. So.
It was quite quiet last night, really quiet actually. When we sat outside on our balcony at like 11 p.m. and you literally couldn't hear anything. She's just about to walk past the Scotsman, which is where we were.
Again, we just literally got here yesterday. We were in England for 4 months and everything was closed. So the one thing we found was
the Scotsman.
The Scotsman. So
it was pretty decent in there last night. It was really fascinating because you have the front seating area here. And then there's a small area in the front, and then an area at the back.
Match the sign today. Like,
you do, yeah. And the area at the back is a smoking inside area, and obviously people are smoking out the front, but just this tiny spot in between where you cannot smoke. So
it was like non-smoking.
It's really interesting, and it seems to be the culture here. I mean, you know, most of the restaurants they have outside seating areas. You know, that typical European vibe, where people are smoking and things. So be aware of that, obviously, if you're not a smoker.
So I wanted to also mention, so this area of Schwerin, sorry, let me know how to pronounce it. I think it's like a good day trip. Like, you know, it didn't take very long on the train, and it seems like it's really busy, but then we arrived here last night around 6, and there was some people, but by the time we went out, Leon got a haircut. By the time we went out at 7:30, literally everything was closed. So maybe it stays open a little later on the weekends, but I think the majority of the tourism are like just short day trips coming in from Berlin or from Hamburg. So we're going to be home basing for 6 weeks in Hamburg. So we're going to take a lot of the little day trips and show you how to navigate the trains and how to get around. So we just came here first right off the airplane yesterday to, you know, have a nice little night in a hotel and find a little quaint spot. I was excited to see a castle.
Yes.
Yeah.
well.
So you can hear the bells chiming at the main cathedral. It's just right here. We'll take you for a walk to go and see it a little further on. But so nice. Who doesn't love the sound of church bells ringing? Especially when they're old bells. They just have a certain sound to them.
One thing I've definitely noticed is there is a lot of graffiti everywhere here. We noticed it on the train forward as well, but you can see like even on this really cool, beautiful building here, a lot of graffiti, which is fine. I mean, as Jen says, it's kind of a European thing, I guess, like European culture. I mean, it reminds me a lot of like in Mexico. There's also a lot of street art, but it's a lot more artistic. I find here there's a lot more
intentionally designed. It's
art, like here it just seems more like tagging, which
signs here, like I love it though.
I mean, it definitely adds a real element to the place. So yeah, we've noticed a lot of it on the train here as well.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? What do you think about graffiti?
Yeah, should it be cleaned up, or is it part of the?
Like, do you think the whole it should be taken from everywhere, or do you think like it adds to places like in Georgia? We saw it, Albania. We saw it, but I don't know. I really like it. Yeah. I really like these electric scooters. They're really cool too.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything more iconic about Germany than cobbled streets and a VW Beetle.
Haha, look what I found, Leon. Look.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't realize even. I was just like, oh, that's a cute little truck. And I was like, what is that? And then that's the pub we were at last night.
That is hilarious. Like, what are the chances of that?
Fresh. So we found this little sitting area in the middle of this like quaint spot, and what's really interesting is the entire ground is made of broken glass. Like literally all of it is broken glass. So I'm not really sure what that's about. I tried to look on Google Maps, but I couldn't see. But
it's so interesting. You wouldn't want to fall over in this, would you?
yeah, but it's a nice little spot to sit. Good way to recycle things, I guess. You know,
indeed.
I'm sure it's sparkly in the sun, so it probably looks really pretty. But so pretty. They're like clay. Horse statue. I don't think it's supposed to be a playground. I don't think so. So you can see a lot of people come for the day trip, right?
Yeah. It's like a little boat with an axe.
Oh yeah, that's true. Look, he looks like a little soldier or something. I love the sound of the trees and the wind. That is a big tree. Look at the size of this tree. That's my hand.
of like swivels round.
Yeah, so there you have it. That is the castle behind us.
So it's like it's the Parliament building inside, right? So you can't. I mean, we tried to go in through the front entrance and we couldn't get in, but I'm not sure if there's maybe an entrance in the back here that we can go and check out inside.
Yeah, I think so, because I saw that you could go in, but I'm not really sure. But we're not going to do that. But like the gardens here are really beautiful. So we're going to go back to Old Town and take a look at what we can see. I think we both would like coffee and maybe a little cake. yeah. And actually, when we were walking through Main Town, I noticed that there was a lot more to it. So last night we only really checked out the main bit leading up to the fountain and the lake pond kind of area. But as we went walking further in, there was a lot more restaurants, a lot older buildings, a lot more quiet areas to walk. So yeah, it's really beautiful. I was very impressed walking up to the castle too. So yeah, definitely recommend.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, there's so many.
One of these ones,
Mango?
35. Yeah, mango buttermilk.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you order the cake inside, bring it outside. Here's the pretty castle. And then they bring you the coffee, which is waiting for us already.
Wasn't it?
Yeah? What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good cake. Nice and airy, light.
Out of 10.
Maybe about a 7. I mean, I like more like different styles of cake. Like I like a white chocolate cake, lemon cake, black forest is nice as well. So it wouldn't be my first choice, but I wouldn't knock it. It's still good.
Here at this spot, it was €2.80 for one coffee.
Not too bad. They're always a bit tiny though, aren't they?
It's nice though. So that's twice now that if you don't spend €20, they kind of say something about...
They prefer cash, yeah. So, well, I mean, yesterday we was in the Scotsman bar and they said the minimum is 20 for car, €20, which I thought was, I mean, it was a bar and they didn't serve food or anything. It was a small bar, so I understood. But that was quite a nice sort of restaurant area, so a restaurant place. So I'm surprised that they would have a minimum spend. I mean, originally she wanted me to get cash.
That's a nice little market. If we didn't have all of our suitcases to lug to our home base, I would pick some things up.
Some groceries,
Yeah. Fresh market. Very nice.
Hopefully there'll be one here as well, please.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. That's cute. There's the train again. Oh, look at the dog. He's so cute. Yeah, so it looks like the central market area here,
Yeah, and the
right?
sun's shining as soon as we turn up to
Yeah,
the
they have like
church.
bakery and like flowers. And there's cheese and meats. Very nice. And then this is the big cathedral here. There's a main app that you can use for the trains here in Germany. And even though you can get it on places like, you know, Travel to Go and different platforms like that, I do recommend that you download the actual app from the In Germany actual website, which I'll leave the link in the video description. And the reason I recommend that is because it gives you all the information. It tells you the platform number, tells you the train number. It gives you, like right now you can see we're departing, sorry I have on saver mode if it's dark, but see how it says train departing in 30 minutes?
Yeah, and has it got the brand on there? Oh
Yeah.
no, it doesn't say.
So this is the app logo, so the DB Navigator there.
Oh, DB Navigator, yeah.
So it just gives you like a countdown. Even when you're on the train, it highlights like the time of each stop. It tells you when to get off and, you know, if you're on time and all of that. So I would recommend, if you're going to travel extensively here, to get the apps. You could even get the app and maybe search online, but the thing is when you get it from a third-party app, you're not going to get as comprehensive of a breakdown. And I actually feel more comfortable with that, so I think even if you pay a couple euros more for a train, it's worth it to have that.